thanks for tuning into Know Wine in No Time. I'm your host Dave, and today we're going to explore a wine region in southeast Spain by the name of Jumilla. Jumilla is famous for its wide valleys and plateaus scattered among dramatic mountains. It's the transitional land between Spain's Mediterranean coast and the Castilla-La Mancha. That's the mountain range in that particular area. Vineyards here are higher in altitude and range from 1,200 to 2,400 feet above sea level. While the climate is Mediterranean, the area is quite arid with only 12 inches of rain per year and over 3,000 hours of persistent sunshine during the growing season, so a beautiful place to grow grapes. Now the soil in this particular area is sandy with a high pH due to the presence of lime in that soil. It is very poor in nutrients but able to retain moisture, which is perfect for growing grapes. Now in this particular area, Monastrell is the king grape, and it is responsible for more than 85% of all plantings in Jumilla. Now if we were just a little bit further east in France, Monastrell goes by the name Mourvedre. So you're used to seeing that and learning about that in previous videos that we've had on France. So Monastrell is a very thick-skinned, very tannic grape. And the wine that results from Monastrell or Mourvedre is a very dark, very inky, high sugar, therefore the potential of a high alcohol wine. And wines from Jumilla tend to be very bold, very stout, and pair well with heavier foods. So I picked a Jumilla Monastrell for you today, and this is from Untitled. And Untitled is a wine brought to us from the prolific Gil family who produce wine throughout Spain. This is 100% Monastrell. It's very difficult to see from the label, but it actually has a picture of a grapevine with its roots going very deep down through the rocks, and you can see the bottom of the root system collecting what little bit of moisture exists in this particular area. So let's go ahead and test the wine and see how it differs from others we may be familiar with. If we look at the color of this particular wine, it's a very deep dark purple. It is opaque, you cannot see through it. But on the edges you can certainly see that the wine is clear. If we swirl to liberate some of the aromas, what wafts out of the glass is a lot of spiciness. We smell things like black peppercorn, a little bit of herbalness to it, and certainly some dark fruits, things like blackberry, a little bit of cassis, and even a little bit of blueberry around the edges. Let's go ahead and taste the wine. Wow, Monastrell definitely takes your palate on quite a ride. So it enters in the front side of the mouth with a little bit of very fresh fruit, things like black raspberries, a little bit of plumminess, and then mid-palate you feel a little bit of lift from the beautiful acidity in a Jumilla Monastrell. But on the backside, make no bones about it, this is a very full-bodied, very tannic, very heavy wine. The perfect application for this wine is fatty, protein-rich meats. So think things like prime rib of beef, that type of thing. And grilled meats go beautifully with a Jumilla Monastrell. Now this particular wine, one thing I was concerned about in looking at the label was its high alcohol content. This is at 15.5% alcohol by volume, a huge level for a non-fortified wine. But one thing I'm most impressed with, and I kind of give the credit to the Gil family and their extremely skilled vinification, is the alcohol is completely integrated into this wine. So acid, fruit, tannins, alcohol, everything kind of singing at the same level. So this is a wine that is beautiful to enjoy now, but because of the tannins and the acidity, can age quite a bit as well. So I'm going to enjoy a little bit of this gill specialty. Thanks for tuning in, and please come back next time, because soon you'll know wine in no time.